Hello and welcome to the show. I'm here on Ride with a challenge. I saw this one suggested in the last ride video I did. I'm going to attempt to control the bikes on here using my steering wheel because, well, let's face it, the Xbox 360 controller is kind of quite a long way away from the normal way you control a bike, so let's have a go with the steering wheel that's even further away. There are plenty of difficulties when it comes to driving on a steering wheel. Sounded interesting, so I'm going to give it a go. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, though, is set a benchmark. I'm going to do a 3-lap race around the Donington Park National Circuit, using the Kawasaki Ninja and the controller, as I would normally. The AI are set to the hard difficulty, and I'm going to see what sort of lap times I can do, what sort of position that puts me with the AIs, and then I'm going to do it with the steering wheel and see how that fares. I might do a few more laps. I have done a little bit of practice with this bike. It is quite a bit quicker than the stuff that I've been used to driving. It's quite a lot easier to get yourself into trouble with this one. Sort of putting the power down, it will slide around quite a bit more. You can even get it to wheelie relatively easy, putting power down. And yeah, it's just easier to get things wrong with this. But there is quite a lot of grip, and it is quite a lot quicker than the bikes that I have been driving. Off the line, though, it is not particularly good. You can play a game of Spot the Kawasaki with whichever other bikes have been very slow off that, or also whichever other bike is bright green normally, but whichever bike it is that's very slow off the line is probably going to be one of these, because they have very, very long gear ratios. Now that's good in some respects. It stops the bike wheeling off the line. I can boot it off the line and there is no problem with the bike wheeling, but it does mean it doesn't make it quite slow in the whole getting away. We're racing Groot again. Oh dear. Careful on the curbs. We've not had the best of starts. I'm slightly stuck on the outside through here, which is not really where I want to be. Can I sneak? I can't sneak. I can bump. I can't really sneak, it seems, on this game. Oh, we're out wide. They're going to come streaming back past, aren't they? I managed to slow him down enough by being completely out of position that, that he couldn't overtake. Right. Careful. Oh, little slide. But you can get away with sliding it. There we go. I got away with quite a long slide on that case. You can get away a little bit with this. It's not quite as terrifying as the racing bikes, but yeah, it's... Oh, we've overcooked that one completely. It's just that little bit more difficult to drive than some of the stuff. The final chicane as well, if you get it wrong, you can be in lots and lots of trouble through there. I was okay, even though I did get it wrong that time quite badly. It wasn't as bad off as I could have been. It's very easy to get the bike to be wheeling through that section. Oh, we're wide at turn 1. I hate turn 1 here. It's one of these corners that... Oh, no, hello. I shall keep my... Maybe I shall keep... There we go. I will keep on the inside. I was just worried I was going to cock that one up. Turn 1 is a corner I've always struggled with at Donington Park. It looks like it's quicker than it actually is. Right, there is a three-way battle for the lead. 4th and 5th are relatively close together as well. If you guys could all slow each other down and let me catch up, that would be lovely. Right, don't wheelie or slide out of the corners. And slow down for this. This is the other corner that I tend not to be particularly good at. Get ready on the power. There we go. We didn't even have a slide that time round. See, I'm getting a small bits better. This game's still not particularly good when it comes to bikes. I think I may have slowed it down in time for this one. There we go. Oh, I may have jumped the curb on the... I actually got it right that time, but I wasn't expecting it to be as good through there as it was. 1 minute 9.3, it's not too bad for a second lap. Admittedly, I did slightly run the curb, but never mind. Nobody saw that. It's fine. Can we get... I'd quite like a podium, actually. The guys at the front... Normally the field gets a bit more... Gets spread out quite quickly. The guys at the front... go around the outside of you. The front three are all quite close together still. If we can be... we got a little bit of a bobble on through that corner. That was less than ideal. We're going to be brave through here. Not quite, because I was just seeing the bike go slightly. I don't want to fall off now. We've made it this far. Don't do anything stupid like that. That was asking for trouble. It's always me just being a small bit impatient with the bike and trying to go to full power too soon. That's what gets me in trouble with these things. I think we're going to be too far back. No, we're not going to be able to do much. I don't think. Was it 1 minute 9.3, I think, was around my fastest. Oh, we're on for a quicker lap. I have managed to get lap times in the 8s before with this. Nope. Oh. I was trying to get up the inside. I couldn't do it. I think we're going to end up with an 8.834 as fastest lap time. And sort of positioning-wise in the pack, I got 4th. A couple more laps, I could probably got up towards the front too. So using a controller with this bike, the hard difficulty is about right, unless I'm there or thereabouts fighting with the AIs. Now I'm going to plug a steering wheel in and see how I do then. I wouldn't expect to be at the front. I've now got my steering wheel set up. It is a little bit fiddly to get this set up, but it's all working now, and I'm going to give this a try. I'm quite nervous. I have a suspicion this is going to be quite difficult. I have had to have a quick tinker with the settings on my steering wheel. I had to turn the sensitivity down quite a lot. I got 140 degrees of turning on the steering wheel. It'll come apparent quite quickly as to why I've had to do that. Right, change the track to go back to Donington. I don't know why that was set to there. Race options. We're going to go 6 laps. So I've got a little bit more time to try and get used to this. I will be amazed if I can get under 1 minute 10. I will be astounded if I can with this setup. It is very awkward to drive because I have to have the rear brake is on the A button, but on the steering wheel that's a lot harder to get to than on the controller. And the whole sort of moving the bike with the steering wheel, it just doesn't quite feel right. I did have to do a very quick test to make sure it was set up properly, because as I said, it was a bit of a faff setting it up. I haven't driven it at this track. I haven't done it at anywhere near near racing speeds, so this can only end with I will probably fall off multiple times. If I can get a clean lap, actually, forget getting under 1 minute 10. If I can get a clean lap, I would be happy. Okay, go. We're quite slow, Eddie. Oh, look, there's the Kawasaki. See? Spot the Kawasaki game mode. It's quite fun. I also have no sort of... I only have left and right control. I have nothing... Oh, dear God, it's not worked at all. We're off. We're off big time. Are the brakes actually working? It doesn't seem like the front brake is working properly. Why is that? Nope, front brake is not working, and I don't know why. Why is the front brake not working? It's broken. I'm pumping the brake at the moment. That would explain why it was quite difficult to stop it into turn 1. We've got driving and we have some form of steering, but no brakes. May need to go and set it up some more. Small technical difficulties, but I think we're good to go. Fingers crossed, we're now going to be working. We have that. We have brakes. We do have brakes. Good. I had to have a quick check on that. We may be a little slow off the line, but okay, we're now actually going to have brakes coming up towards turn 1. Look at this. We're slowing the thing down. Oh, dear God, it's the the movements are we're very slow. We're very the movements are so peculiar to be doing because a lot of the steering sort of in a bike is done with kind of leaning and trying to get the thing to change direction or quickly like you would with a car is just we're off again. Go on bike, go forwards. It just doesn't doesn't feel right or quite work very well. Go more this way. There we go. Now we've got to slow it down and turn it up, and then turn it in too soon, and then readjust it, and there we're good. I might just keep it in second. Second seems like a nice... Oh dear, we are quite a long way off the pack ahead. I can't even keep on the road, let alone... We may be lapped. I've given it 6 laps to get a little bit more used to it. We may be lapped before the end of this. No. The problem is, okay, I think I figured out what it is, and the reason why I turned the sensitivity way down on this, so I have tiny amounts of steering lock, is to get the bike to go sort of... Oh, bloody hell, we're in... To get the bike to go sort of fully on its side, to get the maximum turning out of it, you have to have it on the steering lock. And if you have it any, like, slightly less than on the steering lock, then you don't go. It doesn't go fully on its side properly, and just trying to aim is incredibly hard to explain. But trying to aim the damn bike at the corner is just nope, off the curb. It's really hard to determine how much steering lock is needed for how much steering. I think that's what I'm. That makes sense. I said a sentence that makes some sense. No, we are going to make that turn. No, we've gone power too soon. We were kind of going to make that turn, and then we may have slightly ran a little bit wide. This would be me if I was trying to drive a real bike, probably. No, turn. There we go. Could I get a clean lap? Please. Oh, where are we going? I did not tell you to do that. It's just got a mind of its own. I may as well shout at it. In fact, I may start shouting at it, and that would probably do as much good as this steering wheel does. It's just a vague suggestion. I want to turn left. I want to turn right, but I will do it at some point. I will do it on my own time. It's just... Nope, that's not worked at all. Come on. Come on, bike. There we go. We're into third gear. We're doing some speeds, and then we're going to go on the brakes. Oh, I've got to press the A button as well. I completely forgot what I was doing with the braking, and oh no, we're all sorts of wrong through there. It really is. It is just completely at the steering wheel. I may as well just try and control it with my mind. We'll probably have more precision than this one. Right, brakes. Slow. I may have braked a little bit too soon for that one. Turn in. No. Oh, there we go. We're around it at an abysmally low speed, but we have actually made it. Now, with the when I was driving on the controller, it was just a little lift through here, and then on the... No, I've got that all wrong. I don't think we've gone quicker than the first lap so far. Oh, cross the curb again. Probably put it down into... Oh, into first might be a good idea if I want to get any sort of... Where are we going here? I don't wear you on the grass, bike. I'm not telling you to go that way. I'm telling you to turn left, and you're kind of dilly-dallying around on the outside. Oh, no, I've really balls that one up completely. Oh no, we're going to fall. Going in the grass is not a good idea. Not a good idea at the best of times, let alone when you've got very little in the way of control. Yeah, this is almost more difficult than I expected. I thought this might not be that bad, but it really is. It really is. Just trying to figure out what the steering's doing in relation to controlling the bike is very peculiar. Now, brakes. Oh, we've lost the tail light. At least we can stop this time. Through the chicane, down into first. Don't wobble on the way. Oh, no. Or just have no... Oh dear, it's just so uncooperative. Like, trying to do small movements requires big movements with the steering wheel. And that's even with this setted ridiculous steering locks on it. It's just really rather peculiar. I think we're actually on... That was a better first turn. We're going to get it up into third ever so briefly. We're still terribly down on split time. I don't care. If I can do a lap without falling off the track, I would be impressed. Forget about the AIs. They're not important. In this challenge. Whoop. Oh no. No, don't get on the grass. Get off the grass, I mean. Not on the grass. You've been doing plenty of that. I'll slow you down and put it into first, and then run completely wide, and then fall off the road on the exit. There we go. That's how you do. That's how you take a corner. And then down again into first. Try and be neater through here. And it was a bit neater. Just about. Look at that. I didn't go on the grass. Oh crap, we're going to get lapped. It's going to be quite close to being lapped. Oh, we may be... Oh no, I used the grass to slow down. That's a tactic there. Right. Through the chicane. I mean, I was finishing the lap with the controller quite a while ago. This is really very difficult. 1:17. We're nearly 10 seconds a lap down. Slow into turn 1. There we go. And wait for the... wait, down a gear as well. So much to think about. Oh, crap. If they... they're onto their final lap now, so I've got to try and not get lapped. Don't get lapped. Don't get lapped. It would be embarrassing. Brake. Slow down, please. Oh, no. We're off track again. Oh, there's a little bit of a wheelie. I have no control of the uppy-downy of the bike either, because there's not that axis on a steering wheel. Oh, we actually... That was... Part of that corner was quite neat. The rest of it was terrible. But, oh, God. No, 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 they're going to lap us. No! We must go quicker! We must go as quick as we can and make ourselves a nuisance to them. Oh, good God. Nearly fell off halfway around the corner. Go, bike! Oh, bugger it. They look like they're having fun at the front anyway. I still got another lap to go. Actually, I don't know if I do. I don't know if it'll finish the race for me. Oh, we've missed the braking point for that corner massively. It's difficult with a steering wheel. The steering is just useless. Trying to know what on earth is going on is very difficult. It's a good fun challenge though. It's yeah, I don't deserve any credits for that one. It's certainly a challenge. Yeah, a good fun, give it a go. It's very difficult trying to drive these with a steering wheel. Yeah, I was like 10 seconds a lap down, and that was on a good lap with the steering wheel. Yeah, pretty pretty damn tough. But there you go. You can ride a bike on here with a steering wheel, but I would not advise it at all. It's not a very good idea. Anyway, that is it from me. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.